actually. Bro, I don't know how can I put it, but yo, come on, relax. Alright, so hopefully my voice is a bit louder because that music is probably just way louder than usual. See. Yeah, see? Yeah, that music was mad loud. Alright, we good. We're good. Hold on, let me check the game volume now. Dang, I can hear the echo, huh? Sheesh. Oh, hold on. Ah. There you go. Alright, cool. We got that. Now we gotta like hold on. Like, how bad is this? Testing. Is that good? That sounds better, right? Hold on. Let me. Yeah, that's less echo. That's way less echo. Good gravy, that was a lot of echo back there. Alright, without further ado, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Lenxyrt. I'm over here playing Zone Zero. It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. I haven't released anything, but I decided to stream today. There's really no point in even like uploading videos because right now I'm not even. I don't even have like a niche that I want to do, so it's just like whatever fits. I don't want to be put as like a gotcha gamer, but you know, it is what it is. So we're back playing Zone Zero. Obviously, I've been keeping up with the story. Probably last time we played, actually, I'm not even sure what we even did last time, to be honest. Let me check, actually. Because where did we even live off at? streaming season. That was 5 months ago, bro. I guess we beat the story, the first part. I'm guessing with Bringer. Did we? Bro, I'm not even sure, but that was 3 hours long, bro. Real quick, let me just go ahead and oh, that wasn't the first part of the story. Wait, was it? I guess it was. It wasn't Bringer, but it was wait, what was the premise of the story? We meet Candace Blazewood, right? Was that the Miyabi? Huh. Yeah, I forgot. But it wasn't Bringer, but it was what's his name? They were trying to save that area, Blazewood. That's what happened. Gotcha. Alright. But as of right now, this is a new story where we're trying to catch this. I don't even know. It's this dude, his name. I forgot his name. But yo, I'm bad at explaining things. Bro, we supposed to be finding this. We helping the mayor right now because it was a whole bunch of story that I did not show. But anyway, we're supposed to be helping the mayor right now and finding this artifact. And we was at this auction, right? And during the auction, we was bidding on this artifact. But the artifact got stolen by this thief, which we know because we met him before in game. Now we're trying to find him and get the artifact back. As of right now, we're trying to locate Vivian in Blazewood. What else? More than likely, so Vivian is like, when you see her, you see that she has like a vampire style look. The thief, I believe, is her brother also, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's nothing. I'm just streaming just to stream today. It's like it's nothing crazy. I was like, you know what, budget? Why not? You know, no one's gonna see this anyway. So yeah, at least my mic is good because I know my other videos, y'all barely even heard me. So like, I mean, to be honest, I just gotta find a game that I really like to play as right now. But as right now, there's really no game I'm really enjoying. It's just mostly I play some gacha games. Like I want like a new game where I can start fresh, you know. So let me go ahead and start. Mine is sniffling because my allergies are crazy right now. And give me 1 second, blow my nose. Alright, let's start. We can start this Mishin. Oh, the lag is crazy, you know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Proxy, you're here too.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here?
And is that a new look I see, Ambi?
I'm here to investigate that incident.
Oh, okay. So yeah, basically,
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps
alright.
demanding
So
me to prove
basically,
my
Ambi's
identity.
was like she was
So,
actually
to gain
like
her
a.
trust, I
She's not
decided
really
to meet
human.
her dressed like this.
She's
Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really
she's
represent
just like
anything in
a.
particular.
Like,
For
she was
me,
made in a lab
it's
basically,
just another outfit now.
and she had
We
a
all have to
bunch of
move on
clones.
someday.
I'm helping
So,
her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all
Basically,
this is caught.
she was really powerful. She was
And
just
who's this young lady?
playing as a you know, trash four-star character, but she's really good, ironically. But yeah, she's a clone. She's not even really human. She was made in a lab, bro.
Her name's Vivian. She's my friend. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling okay?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there.
Drifted off. Well, like you just
So then,
got a whole.
what are you doing here?
Freaking.
Don't worry.
Because-
I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
Oh, I forgot that word.
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
I was gonna say you had like heart attack or seizure. Oh, panic attack. There you go. Wow.
You're not looking so good. Everything okay?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Huh? Yeah. There really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
Let's get out of here. You know, why can't we just meet down here in the first place? We have to do a whole cinematic up there. And we have to do a whole dialogue down here too. Just need to press F. Probably see a future or something. Who knows? That reminds me, I should put some. Hold on. Add some music in the background. Can I do that? Hold on. Let me see. Does it work?
So, what is it that you all...
We are here to look for something too.
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
Something
Nice.
extremely important.
Despite a bad ending,
New Eridu's future may well depend on it.
Nice. We can have some music in the background, so when we have the long loading screens, it won't be hearing nothing. Alright, so we're not playing as Vivian? Just us two? That's weird. Oh, it's gonna be helping us. Doing no damage. Doing no damage. Oh, come on. Doing some crash damage. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Recalibrating. Copy. You're cornered. Adjusting for wind. Show no mercy.
Holding back all the time.
Recalibrating. Right on cue.
Now
That's
it's
crazy.
my turn to ask questions. What exactly
all this
is it that
damage,
you're
but-
investigating?
He's holding back.
since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore. What I'm investigating has something to do with it. Wait over. I'll pierce right through.
Off balance.
You're in my sight.
Toxic. Let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
Fisher. Oh. No, good Fisher. Carrying goodies. Man, we can go pretty far with that. Some goodies around here. Nothing. No other. I won't be streaming for the whole day. Probably. I don't know. I just started streaming because like I'm bored.
This is the
And maybe
place.
I could, you know, someone in the chat could pull up and start talking, make things go faster. But yeah, I'm just streaming just to stream because I have a bunch of like Honkai.
So, what is it that you're
Darrell,
looking for?
A ring.
Kenshin,
I was
Wooden
excavating
Blade.
ether here before and
But you
accidentally
got the
lost it
GameStop
somewhere.
behind him.
Please, could you all help me find it? It
I'm
has
trying
to
to
be
complete.
somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure,
Dungeon
I'll
Zone
start
Zero
looking.
I'll
just
go
came
with
out
you.
a few days ago with the second part.
I'll stay
I'm still
here
on the
with
first
her
part.
then.
Altogether, it's like 6 hours, I believe,
but
or 7.
you don't have to worry about me.
And
Go ahead and accompany
Honkai
the
is
others.
3 hours.
I'm sure it'll be faster that
Genshin, I don't
way.
even know, bro. That thing.
And
else
sorry
so long.
for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
So you remember the legendary artist mentioned by that host during the previous auction, the link recognized during his lifetime. His work was delivered by an art collector after his death, and he was accomplished. Someone quite a nice lawyer, right? In reality, these are art collectives, arts are blamed for his death, working with Pompous. Is it Pompous? Pompous, big shots discourage his talent and even want him to craft forgeries. Someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to oppose his schemes, and some of these things, some of his own life. I know him, he would never do something like that. Was that your husband? Like, Bud? Oh, yeah. How did you lose all this stuff? Like what? That making no sense. How you lose a wedding ring, bro? Make no type of sense. In the first place, if you lose, like, I don't know how they could. If your husband was your, I think this all of his assets is going to you. So I don't know how they. Oh yeah, she did say she auctioned it off. But I mean, whatever.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
I do. The body in there, bro? Ain't no way there's a body in there.
Neither do I.
It's leftover food. What? When a plus 12 squeezing and eating it thoroughly, you realize it does not have what you're looking for. No one would hide your ring inside stuff in the plus toy, right? Don't worry. Inside, I've already gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
No, what was in the bag? Was it a dead body or was it just molded food? I got a genuine
It's
question.
pretty cute.
Guess we'll never know. Oh shoot. And once back up, when you brace yourself, you crack it open and pick inside. So you want to read the box and something. Oh, so it was
It's
probably
a fancy lunchbox.
That was
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
food. Bro, how much on the bet when we get back, she ain't gonna be there. Wasn't there like a thing around here? There we go. Thank you, Vivian, asking the right questions. I'm telling you, she wanted to disappear.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna.
The location should still be safe.
I hope so.
Could the ring be in that gas tank?
Good thing this gas tank is empty.
Huh. She's on the floor. Did she kill herself? She died.
Her vital signs are gone.
What happened?
I guess this was her final scam. There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it. You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky.
Yeah,
She shouldn't
Why
be.
didn't she just say shut?
Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
No, you say that. You can say that big B word.
Wanted to warn you all.
Go ahead and say it.
I'm sorry.
24 letters.
Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
Uh-huh.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
She's still in the background. Yeah, she's about to get the Venus L, the daughter. This material.
Roxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
Open this already?
Whoa, that's kind of an out-of-the-blue question.
In my memory, this has happened countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness? Roxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Not gonna lie, we have to speed run this game. These long loading screens, bruh. It's crazy. Still, I probably gotta put close to my mic. That doesn't tell me he's full back. I will be in the Apollo. Maybe sounds enough to let me see him and they don't play. But he don't play their own time. Why would he try? Let's go.
Down strategy.
Fire support ready.
Right over.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
Nah.
Can you tell me a little more about your visions of misfortune?
It's a really long story. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
I don't mind at all. That's just who you are, Vivian. I'd like to keep hanging out with you.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
It's not a curse.
It's not a curse.
It's, you know.
If anything, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look. Into the previous clues. What Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine.
How do you even know that? That's the intelligence. She probably could see more than just that then.
Looks like it isn't in here. Let's try this vending machine. It might be the one we're looking for. Strange, there's nothing in here. This vending machine looks a little suspicious too.
Still find nothing. Just as you're about to pick up, you kick the vending machine by accident, where a drink would normally fall out and run out with no notification. Oh snap! Her brother, I think. He just appeared there though. What? We're not gonna like gloss over that. We just what? Bro, you just gonna all right, this dude spawns and oh, that's the thief that stole the artifact we're looking for, which I also think that's Vivian's brother or half brother. Bro, we're gonna ignore that this dude just spawns in pool, which is right next to us, fighting, and what they cannot hear. Okay.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind, but I don't know what these markings on it mean.
The notebook together. Ignore the sound of danger for some time until the shriek of fear suddenly rings out nearby. However, the moment later, a strange yet familiar figure materializes to block the exterior, disposing of it with ease. So y'all with that and gross.
Well, hello.
Oh, his name is Hugo.
Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Hey, brothers
Hang
and
on,
sisters.
did you say companion? So you two know each other.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before.
You don't have to mention it.
I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
Oh.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
Oh, I thought you was her brother.
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and mess with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies, like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
You do have a point. I can agree with that.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice
so when BB was going to say Hugo, she said age, so it was Hugo. He's there.
I think that makes this a highly
He's
competitive
her
deal.
intention.
We share the same goal.
What do you call that?
Stopping the
Bro,
impending
animation broker. There you
disaster
go.
from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
A fancy collectible.
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
That's pretty dope. See, I've got the music in here. Now this long freaking loading screen that's not boring. Oh, where Hugo now? What? Where Hugo now? Dude, I mean tall. How long have we been streaming for? Like 30 minutes? Oh, 29 minutes. Alright. Hold on, guys. Do this. Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Masterbox to recommend some films? My apologies over everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery now. So you actually own a gallery. I also need convenient social industry for various reasons. The title gallery owner works very well. Alright, I'll stay with Masterbox for a bit longer. Well, here you go. You've been ugly. Basically, you're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before. Oh, we could just. Oh wow. Who is this guy? Easy. Hello? Oh well, is it our dear collector, Mr. Hugo? Long time no see. I assume you've been finished that task I asked you to do. Yes, done as promised. I already found buyers for the goods you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, also recommend your gallery to them as instructed and spread the word about it in the circle, but getting rid of all the exquisite stuff so suddenly. You're not in trouble, are you? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I got friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy and I have more than just you as my middleman. Or in essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see those are rare pieces in your collection. Definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, I'm getting late. It's getting late. Let's head off now. See you next time. Now, time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. We gotta go to the metro station. Oh, go to Lumina Square. Boy. Bro, I hate loading screens so much, bro. Makes no sense why there's so much loading screens, bro. Especially in the game that I'm playing with solo. Not even multiplayer, bro. It's solo, bro. Why is it so long? I gotta update my PC. That's probably reading, right? Good gravy. Alright. Serious, man. Find the well-dressed informant. Oh, wouldn't it be this guy? When the musician third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman. Oh, I found him on first try? We'll be waiting for you in that same private suite, or should I say, waiting for Hugo to become collector. Thanks, I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Raven blocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am, not like I can stop you anyway. You already caused a scene with that launching that robe of heroes stunt. I can't believe you came up with that. Hardman been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from 4 is linked to him too. I also heard that they are dropping big money on some kind of drug research. Cold-blooded. Blood boil. Alright. Hardman, he is previous. I know, relax. You're not. So much words. Zaltis, Luntix, who knows? Yeah, in case your girlfriend. Okay, thank you. Anyway, like I'm doing lately. Oh, he knows Lifetime? But I know you used to split up, but it's been years. So don't care. Wow! Alright, good luck. Cool. Alright, he's about a teenager, so that Mocking Bird Phantom Thief Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Tops remain unshakable, and those big companies are just a step away from getting total control, but it doesn't seem. But this is their mere existence. The Mocking Bird serve as some kind of warning every time they release a crime warning letter. Fear erupts among the users. Really? These some smart students, boy. Like what? Imagine that's the person supposed to meet. Or not. What? Hartman. Esteemed guests would like to enter the private suite now. Anta. Talk to this big boy. Arrogant man. Arrogant. Hartman's right here, bro. If you excuse me. If you would excuse. Hey, yo, Hartman was good, bro. You're the one who's the Master Hartman? Correct. Hartman is time extremely valuable. I sincerely hope you're bringing something substantial to it.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast? Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled!
He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
Father! Before this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. You understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
What in the world?
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
Huh. I would have thought his sister was still alive. I thought he killed her. That's something you don't see every day. Roxy, you have look like you're something to say about the chosen one. Well, truth is, we always wanted to chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he ever met. The chosen proxy, in other words, chosen one. Believe you. By the way, are you free right now? If you're not busy, would you like mind taking a walk outside with me? Didn't we just come from the hollow? Imagine saying, yo, I know we're going back home. Let's go back outside. I'd be like, psych. You would have thought. And why are we frozen, champ? Why are we frozen? Hello? Thank you. Golly. Alright, we gotta walk all over here.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy.
Escort? I'm trying to drop you off.
You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time.
Yeah.
Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point.
Dang, bruh.
But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
After trying for a while, you say goodnight. So Vivian is getting late. Time to head back. Get some proper rest. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. We still got like 3 hours or probably 3 hours, 30 minutes to go. Can you believe that? All right, guys, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. All right, be right back. is going on with me, bruh? Oh, wiki pooch. Belvian has contacted us. She says she will be investigating the Hollow tomorrow. In addition to her, Hugo and Lycon and B from whom recommended forward to join the operation. She'll explain details when she comes to pick you up at the video store. Are you still planning to heading on straight into the Hollow? I'm used to it. I'll leave you at home then, no matter what. Remember, first. Bro, I should have chose Wise instead of Bell, bro. I should have chose Wise instead of Bell. The reason I didn't choose Wise because he looks so plain, bro. To compare Bell to Wise, bro, all he is taller. He has no drip, he has no color on him, bro. That's why I chose Bell. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed. But the reason I'm saying that is because, you know, all the girls, most of the characters in this game are girls. Like, how many guy characters we have? Lycon? As in 5-star characters, I guess. But this Billy, Lycon, what's that other guy with the drill in his hand? Got that bear. I think that's it. That's supposed to be the guy. Oh, and a Harmasa, Vogue guy. And the rest of this girl, it's like 5 characters right there. And Hugo's about to pull up. If he doesn't die. Let me see, look.
Let's fire it up.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I forgot about this guy. 5, so it should be 6. 6 right here. It's literally the rest are just girls, bro. Girl, 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 guy, girl, 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 girl. Who's this?
Good day,
Oh.
Lord Phaethon.
Alright, I gotta go to Ballet Twins. I mean, it's not like I just switched my character. Anyway, don't allow that. I would make another account, go to a different server or something. Let me see. I'm trying to search up my. No, I can't even do that. I just want to search up like how far am I? I know I still got like. If I stream for an hour, let's say like 45 minutes, I was streaming. So out of 3 hours, I got about 2 hours. Some change in the first part.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
For sure.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all.
Dang.
I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate the thought.
Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
Meanwhile, Hugo is preparing for the upcoming operation in her alumina. Some old routine shopping first. About time to start coming chocolate. Anyway, chocolate. You couldn't have done this later? He couldn't have done this later, bro. Wait, this is their names? Yo, I never looked at their names. Buy, ask, give, change. His name is Buy. His name is Ask. His name is Give Change. Give Change, Ask, Buy. They're 24 hours. Y'all wild. Pharmacy. Another familiar figure? Nah, bro. I think Lycon just trying to talk to you. Why are we on the 6th Street? Aren't we supposed to be looking for? We're supposed to be on Lumina Square. No, Ballet Twins. Why are we? Why?
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can, and change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right, I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Oh, that's cool. Pretty dope. You're gonna like and share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscence. Meanwhile, on the project side of joining the operation finally arrived. Mad late. Why? We was already here. Why did we have to come up further?
Looks like we're all here.
Alright, other than familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for the operation. Seems Miss Ambi is the reinforcement recommended by the manager. Does she know Lycon? EVP, Miss Weasley. Uh-oh. Oh. Seen the circle on my mouse. I'm like, oh. The game crashed. Now loading.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
Of team. More familiar than you, it seems.
Oh, he's here.
Proxy, if they're being too noisy, can I take action?
Have you run into trouble? You wouldn't normally stay idle this long.
Why is she here just ruling? Why didn't you go behind us? Weird. Why don't we not ask the proxy? You can easily switch out if you want to. Boy, how much did you gain? I'm just standing here. There's another cinematic.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path.
They just
Can we not bust the door open?
Just to zoom in on the wall, bro? They could just
You
same
can try.
dialogue.
Master Proxy, we need a generator room should be nearby.
Bruh. Oh, now we have proxy.
Over here. Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Just leave that problem to me.
Vel, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone. Check if you received it.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
One of these bad boys. I like him this better. That's good.
The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow.
That's quite ironic.
I'm getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be your Lord Phaethon? Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
Nope, got the wrong person.
Nope, you've got the wrong person.
Really? But my instincts are telling me that you have to be Phaethon. Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now! Goodness me, Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow first.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
The door's finally open.
Copy. The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went away from it. Outbound.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
There are more ethereals around. Please be careful, Lord Faith.
Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
Don't.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
A difficult foe, that one. Leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Fox's safety is our highest priority.
Evolve. I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
Take this.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Dang, bro. I know.
Master, a complex
Yo, I
mechanism has
forgot
been
about
detected
Barry.
ahead.
She's been in the story
To
for a
pass
minute.
through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy.
Isn't it an odd number of us?
I can take care of one myself.
Yep, I knew it.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon, don't you, Vivian?
Huh? That's not it!
Ha!
Maybe we should go over it all again. You know, just in case anyone's not fully on board.
There's no need, Master Proxy. Our top priority right now is to crack the mechanisms as soon as possible.
It's just a simple mechanism. I can handle it solo. Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
If Hugo is cool, I might get him. I don't have. What would he be? Wind? Or ether too? What?
Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here.
Alright. Light up all the data points. Oh, okay, this is easy. Whoops. Congrats.
Lord Phaethon, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time.
Or I could do it myself. Stay so close to each other, you know. 1 second, guys. Alright guys, I'm back with my piping hot burrito. That look that cool. Is that cool to take like a 5-minute bring chow on that?
Sure enough, Lord Phaethon and I share a deeper connection. Sorry. I hope I'm not being too forward.
Yeah, you are. You definitely are.
Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaethon. It's like all my dreams are coming
Is this
true.
how people really act?
I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
I'm real.
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real, see? You can even hold my hand.
Not only is Lord Phaethon incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until my very last breath.
You're gonna outlive us in the first place. Hey, what?
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong. But why do you like Phaethon so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaethon is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest, most desperate times.
How?
Like a deity who rescued me.
We never met
You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
No, I'm interested now. How did I save you?
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
This burrito is smaller than that.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
There are too many ethereals here. Though, it's not a huge problem.
Yeah, I thought I was thinking about it. It's so hot. Hugo and Lycon side, what would happen? Oh. Well, this ain't good. Yo, does Hugo just always have his hat in his hand?
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the Proxy.
I can't
have no
press a button.
Very well. Then you
pull a
better
lever.
keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon. Even before it all fell apart.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Pause on that.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time. And that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon. I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you. Not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Was hit.
Great, it worked.
I really had that long cinematic. Oh, jump. Oh, down, down.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. All right.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I?
Nope.
I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago.
Right.
Vivian adores you. Whether you're Phaethon or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
No, I can understand where you're coming from.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
What as in yellow?
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the children of gods. Sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be playing that too, yo. Guess what? He's gonna die, apparently. Or at least that's the sound of it. Well, that sucks.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
It's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You're from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But... why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You... What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Your plans will never succeed.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me.
A perfect conduit.
Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops. There's no chance of victory for you.
Storage, I'm not. So instead of Hugo being the villain, he's like a
Hugo, don't make a choice you'll regret.
Or what's that other word?
There's no turning back from me.
What's that other word? He's not really a villain, but he's not really a hero. Not that word.
You guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle. You were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive.
That's kind of crazy. Ain't gonna
I'm the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You better let him die, bruh.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop. You can still walk away from this.
This is the path I've chosen.
I'll let him rock.
Without power, resources,
This is good,
or
bro.
strength,
This is like
we can't do anything.
Hugo's on the.
Mockingbird is the
I
perfect
won't say dark side or bad side. He's on the.
All the talk about
He's
using
on a
our
different
power
side.
to
while
tip the
Lycon's on the other
scales
side.
of
You have
justice
this yin-yang
and
type
hover
energy
over them
going.
like
It's
the
pretty good.
sword of
I like this.
Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
I understand your anger and resentment, but you can't let those feelings consume you.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Oh, we gotta fight him? What?
Hey!
Oh, these eyes.
Trying to run, are we? It's about time you kneel. Not bad.
I don't know.
Flip the switch.
Everything you just said. Is that what you truly believe?
Keep focused.
Of course. Are you surprised?
I have never once thought that Mockingbird was a failure.
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way. Stay safe.
There isn't. This is the final lesson I'll impart to you. Those who cannot give up anything are destined to end up with nothing. Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
Loyalty.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Faithin. I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Faithin alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Choke him. Oh.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Oh shoot. Luca really died? No!
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Dang, you really
Don't
got
worry, I'm
flipped.
fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this.
Lord Faithin, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like the reckless type. I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye.
Hugo, he...
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
Yeah, I don't think he's dead either.
There's a chance he's still alive.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
And you was
I'm
right
sorry.
in front of him.
I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety, I wasn't paying attention to him.
Andy
Same,
was standing
but
right
it
in
doesn't
front,
matter.
right behind him.
We all know what he did. And he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction. That's the future I see. Or faith in.
Is this the first part done? Is this the first part done? After exiting the hollow, icon takes to leave while Vivian returns to the video story files. Distracted. What happened when you just started some rest? Yeah, I need more time to think about Hugo and the sculptures and find out about Hugo. He could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There's no need for him to put such a show. That's what I'm saying. He would use you as a hostage, but I don't think he ever intends to harm you. Well, Hugo said, and I don't know, something to off in that business with the sacrifice squad. Maybe there's some people more terrible secret behind all of this. Yeah, of course. I wouldn't have told her to go home either. Yeah, I think that was the first part actually. But she's dummy. No, she got heels on. Recent commission logs have been restored. Go back to your bedroom and get some rest. Huh. Hold on. Complete story A. Continue progression to the main story. Guess not. Say what flies. What is that? Let's say what flowers. What is this? Incomplete. Recommended would not affect your gameplay. Main story season 1. Oh, I haven't done that yet. Let's see. Now I'm doing B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, that's the ending scene, right? That's what. Yeah. All right. Talk to Wise. Oh, all right. Yeah, this is the second part. All right, cool. Now we're on the second part. Nice, nice, nice. But this is 3 hours. We started for now. They made more progress on the sacrifice issue. Martin, isn't she the only one left? Sure. That dude's on the Switch. Ha! You originally planned to watch some videotapes, rest on the sofa, but you end up falling asleep. Oh, cinematic?
Lord Phaethon, this time let me.
Vivian? Vivian?
I didn't disturb your sleep.
I buried his
did I?
Yeah, I should have picked a male character.
When I got here, the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in. I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself. Ugh. I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
The what?
What sleepy face? What pose? That was a lot of words in one breath. Are you sure you got enough sleep, Vivian?
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month. Though it is a bit late, but... Good morning, Lord Phaethon.
Why is so formal?
That was so formal. Feels like you're about to drop some big news after a greeting like that.
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family. But I haven't found the source yet.
It was Hugo himself.
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following among regular folks. But after some digging, I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light. Some people feel bad for him. Some relate to his struggles. And Hartman's the one getting all the heat. Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain. Tops is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last minute. If I'm not mistaken, Tops is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to the current public sentiment.
Sounds like Hartman's in a pretty bad spot right now. But we know he's not the type to go down easily.
And that's what worries me. Hartman, in all likelihood, must have taken the sacrifice core. And now that he has this bargaining chip, who knows what kind of deal he'll strike with the Exaltists.
Sorry for interrupting, Vivian, but I need a quick word with Belle.
Oh, no problem at all. I'm sure you have important faith in matters to discuss. Take your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
We can't make our guest wait outside. Belle and I will step out instead.
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Phaethon. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway. I'll be right here. Just let me know when you're done.
Belle, Lycon's outside the video store. He knows Vivian is with us, so he's hesitant about coming in. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first.
I'll go talk to Lycon. Honestly, neither he nor Vivian is at fault. As proxies, it's our job to be the bridge between them.
Tired, man. Tired. I wonder if I start streaming on Twitch. Would that be better? I'm not too sure. Because you have more options, right?
Good morning, Master Proxy.
But I don't think I'm able to stream on
Good morning,
Twitch.
Lycon. Wise mentioned you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety. However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life. I might not be the right person to comfort her, but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made, or lose faith in the path she chose.
Vivian's doing just fine. She's actually been gathering intel and has a clear understanding of where things are headed. She might be tougher than you think. If you're really concerned, why not just talk to her directly? If you'd like to apologize, it should be face-to-face, right?
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize to Miss Vivian in person.
No problem. But I'll be staying neutral. Everyone has their own stance on this, and I get where both of you are coming from. As a proxy, I'm just here to make sure you have an open conversation. I'm not taking sides.
I respect that. Thank you. Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltus and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please, accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't you agree?
You're right.
Huh? That's it? You two just figured it out? Well, that was fast.
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same goal. Uncover the truth of the Exaltists and the sacrifices. The mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission, in hopes we can work together moving forward.
If the mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity in kind. Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
Of course. While the mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the mayor can provide you a different perspective. Please, take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
We'll think about it.
I need to discuss this with Wise and Vivian. With so many people involved in this, we need to be very careful.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
So, what do you think about Lycon's suggestion to work with the mayor, our teacher? The sacrifice are still a threat. True, at the moment, our only intel on the sacrifice was what we left behind. We can get someone to help investigate, but I'll take a significant. But it will take a significant amount of time, and time is something that we can afford to waste. So, working with the mayor is not an option. What do you think? Again, Mockingbird has always gone against authority. Would it be against our values to work with the mayor? Mockingbird isn't just about going against authority. Mockingbird hopes that all people can give equal opportunities and treatment. I don't exactly trust the mayor, but I believe he's someone we can work with. At the moment, let's talk with the mayor first. And let's go see Lycon. Alright, cool. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna end it here guys. I did part 1 and then part 2 I'll probably do my own. I'll just stream the stream for today. But anywho, it's your boy Lenxyrt. See you next time.